was diagnosed with stage 2 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I started my treatment at the DanceBlue Clinic. And I think if there was any place to get treated for that, it would be there. It could be very lonely, but every time I went to the clinic, they made it less lonely. There were always child life specialists that were trying to interact with you and bring fun activities in for you to do, since we weren't really allowed to go out anywhere. And everyone was just really encouraging through that time. They are very well about adapting to the outside world and what's happening, and making it better for the kids that are in the clinic. Specifically in the DanceBlue Clinic and just DanceBlue here at UK, it makes you feel more like a person. I didn't feel so much as just like an in and out, let's get this kid, back to being healthy, but everyone took the time to know who I was and know what my interest is.
Now I'm going to try something, okay?
I had music therapy when I was having inpatient chemo in the hospital, and it was amazing for me. I've been involved in the arts and music. I've been singing ever since I was little, and music is something that's able to be my biggest distraction. If there's something going on in life that I'm struggling to deal with on my own, it's music, or I try to get myself involved in a show. Anything, it just helps me cope. It's a great distraction. So having that in the hospital was awesome. I didn't even know that that was an option. And the moment I had music therapy, it brought life and color back into my life in that moment. For me, I think the arts personally everywhere brings color. I think it's something that encourages people to get up and put life into the world. I mean, you're taking a character or a song or words on a paper and you're putting it to life, you're giving it meaning. So when I had it in the hospital, it very much made that moment meaningful. And it took a bad memory and made it better. Because the arts is my safe place, it immediately took a place where I felt scared and like I didn't belong there, and made it somewhere that I could be more comfortable. I definitely want to give back to kids with any chronic illness, but especially going through cancer treatment and chemotherapy. And one of the biggest things that I advocate for people is to not let your diagnosis, change the entire route of your life. So I thought music therapy was the perfect thing to keep myself and my passions grounded into what I also wanted to do, and that what I felt was my calling. But specifically with the marathon, it's awesome. It makes me feel that we're making a lot of progress towards awareness, not just funding, but just knowledge of what kids are facing when they go through a cancer diagnosis. I would just say for people who are in DanceBlue, keep doing it. Don't stop doing it. No matter if it gets you into the marathon, if you raise enough money. I think a lot of the times you have to meet a minimum to get to the marathon. And there's a lot of pressure to raise money and get places, but no matter what you're doing, $10, $5, whatever, it makes a difference. It's just the fact that you're sharing information and trying to support a cause bigger than you is very important.
Oh, no.